Hello, 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 hello. Alrighty, boys. We're here. Hello, hello. What's going on, Zach? Thunder? Morning. What's going on, Camille? Roman? Anthony, what's going on? What do you mean? Asher's got my phone number, man. What you talking about? He called me, told me to wake up. Built different. What's going on, Wolf? Oh, I'm excited. Good evening from Indonesia. What's up, Manusa? Appreciate you stopping by, my dude. It's not a Family Guy collab. It's not worth it. True. True. I am awake. We should be good to go. They should be starting pretty much any minute now. Good evening from Australia. I appreciate that. What's going on, Jack? Excited for this collab? Yeah, honestly, I'm just excited for anything, to be honest. Everybody's being kind of picky in the community right now, and people are like, oh, I don't want an isekai, or I wish it was AOT, or I want this, or I want that. But realistically, I'll take whatever. I really don't care. Have they tweeted out the last teaser yet? I assume they have. Okay, it's like nothing? What is this teaser? What is... like... there's like no indicator on what this thing is. I don't get it. The Neko pose. That Eris does. Oh, okay. Well, that might be a little bit more. How many new units are we getting? I suspect it's going to be 4. I appreciate the membership, by the way. 16 months, too. That's crazy. I really appreciate that, my man. It's a pose. Yeah. Gotcha. Eris pose reference. That's... yeah, I guess that definitely like sets it up then. A lot of people were still kind of skeptical on the day 2, but Mushoku Tensei is definitely what it is. Still waiting for a Queen Diane Holy Relic. Yeah, she could... well, she's actually still tanking kind of well. Obviously, she gets one shot pretty easy when it comes to a lot of the new units. But, yeah, I could definitely agree. I think that she could use a Holy Relic sometime in the near future. What's going on, Double Pan? Shame that it probably won't be Konosuba. Yeah, I was kind of excited. People started talking about Konosuba, and I remembered back to when I was watching it, and it was such a fun show. And I was like, dang, I really want Konosuba now. But it kind of set myself up for failure, I guess, expecting something that probably wasn't going to happen. Is it worth watching? It's a bit weird. It's kind of gritty in some scenarios. It can be a little bit of a weird show from time to time, but it's really good. I actually really enjoyed it. I don't know. There's a lot of like weird stuff in it too, though, that like kind of throws you off guard sometimes. Like it's like a 40-year-old dude who gets isekai'd, and instead of him just being a brand new like character in a new world or whatever, he's like literally starts out as a baby. Like he is like born into a new world and has to grow up knowing everything he knew from a past life. So he's like a really smart baby because obviously he's already lived for a while. I don't know. It's really interesting concept, but of course he's like a huge pervert and everything, and it makes it really awkward in the beginning because he's a child. But if you can get past that, the show itself was really cool. He learns a lot of like cool magic, and he's like a child prodigy because he's so smart at a young age. It's really cool. Forgetting got the cat lady. I want Rudius's mom. Damn. Rudius's mom was pretty cool. Studs indeed. I know. Golden Angel. You've been wanting that collab for a long time, but it just doesn't look like it's ever going to happen, unfortunately. We can't lose hope, though. Maybe sometime. Forden unit's just the main cast, plus Gilaine, probably. I really hope that Ruijerd is in the running, Because people were saying that Sylphie is going to be in there. I don't think Sylphie did anything in the show enough to deserve a unit, but who knows? I loved Ruijerd from the show, and I thought it was super cool. So hopefully he gets a unit because he's super, super cool. We better get Roxy. See, that's the thing is, I don't think Roxy really did enough either. So I don't really know that she would get a unit. God, they're just starting out. Okay, so there's Roxy. Roxy, Rudius, and Eris. Okay. Oh, okay, you're fighting that guy. Dude, you've got to have Ruijerd in here then. Okay, this is sick. Look at this. Cumulonimbus is cool too, because that's like the big move. Oh, it is Gilaine. They're catering so hard. I wanted Ruijerd, but it's okay. She's sick. She's cool. It is a bunch of kids, so it is kind of a weird collab. They're like children. Okay, Ruijerd is in this scene. Where's my boy? He's supposed to be there. Here's mommy. God. Nice. Okay, this is sick. Isn't Roxy way older? Yeah, she's older for sure. I think she's like 20 something. I want to say she's like mid-20s. So I don't think that's too bad. I know the community will be more happy with sexy, strong Gilaine. Oh, they definitely do. They're definitely catering there. She still looks 12. True. Roxy's in her 40s. Roxy's 73. God, you people are all over the place. She is, she's part of like a weird demon tribe. So I think that she is technically like, she's one of those like, looks young but is way older anime characters, which is very sus. Would have been good if Zenith was there. Is there a character named Zenith? I don't remember. Roxy better not be human. I don't think she would be. She should be unknown, I guess. She is 40, but her life expectancy is about 200. Okay. Zenith is the maid. Oh, gotcha. The maid was cool. Demon, if not unknown. I feel like she'll end up getting lumped into unknown just because they're always really weird about any sort of like anytime it's not just considered to be a demon, they always seem to lump it into unknown. Probably the team for Roxy. Make them all the bird race, I don't care. God. I'm excited. New collab. Mushoku Tensei is a pretty cool one. I'm interested. Now, not that I'm going to skip Eminence, but it's not on Funimation. I was looking to see if I could watch Eminence in Shadow beforehand, because I just finished watching... God, what was that show called? Something about a kid from the Last Dungeon Boonies grows up, or moves to a starter town. I watched that for whatever reason. It was okay. But I was going to watch Eminence, and it's not on Funimation, so that kind of sucks. I'd have to watch it on Crunchyroll or something. Ended up dropping the anime after his dad cheated. Yeah, it's a kind of a weird anime. Like, it starts off, like, kind of weird, and then he gets his... You know, he starts learning magic and everything, and, like, I don't know, the pacing is not too bad. It kind of kept me drawn in. It wasn't bad. It's just, it's got a lot of, like, weird things that you don't really expect to happen that are kind of just odd. But, I don't know, it's not for everybody, I'm sure. I was told that it was really good from people in chat a while back, so I ended up watching it at some point. Eminence is only on Dvid, or whatever that streaming service is called. Oh, is it like High Dive or whatever? I think I know what you're talking about. High Dive, okay, yeah. They have exclusive rights. I don't know that I've ever watched anything on High Dive. I know that I used to... What's it called? Food Wars used to be on Netflix, and then they took it off. And then I think it's only on High Dive now, which sucks, because I really like Food Wars. Ooh, the screen is cool. I like that startup screen. That's sick. I'm interested to see what they do. Where's the blue rat? Already weird since the beginning. True. It was kind of weird. It starts off pretty bizarre. When AOD, I want Rumbling Aaron. It was so weird. The community was like, I want the AOT rerun. And then it started to get closer to collab time, and everybody said, I hate AOT. We want something new. And then they teased an isekai, and everybody said, I hate isekais. I want something different. And then, I don't know. As soon as they show off these characters and people realize, like, oh, these new characters are cool, or they've got cool outfits, or they do cool stuff, or they have cool abilities, people are going to summon for them anyway. I mean, everybody's a big talk up until the collab comes out and they want to skip, and then as soon as the characters are good, they're like, I got to summon on them. Nope, trash. I mean, hey, if you're seeing it through 100%, I respect it. I understand. If you're not into it, you know, more power to you. Like, if you skip this, you should have a really good amount of gems for the anniversary that's coming up, and I give you props for that. But boy, oh boy, I know a lot of the people that were like, I don't want this, are probably going to end up switching up and summoning because they want to stay on top of the meta with the collab characters, or they don't want to lose out on them because they're exclusive or whatever. I just know it. Eminence and Shadow would have been better choice because it's different and cringe. Oh, okay. It's cringe, so that would have made it better. That's kind of interesting take. Nah, it's fine. I'm so happy. I'm just happy to get something new. I mean, honestly, I liked this show when I watched it, so that's kind of like a double win in a way. But at the same time, like, even if it was something like Eminence that I had never seen before, it would have gave me a reason to watch a whole new show, and I'm sure the characters would have been kind of cool anyway. So it doesn't really matter to me too much. Just want the hot cat woman. I mean, hey, that's fair. That is fair. I wonder which of the characters is going to be free now. Like, I don't know, because they normally give out a free character. I wonder if it's going to be Rudius or... I highly doubt they give Gilaine out for free because she's the cat girl that people are going to be wanting. But hey, I could be surprised. Should I go 2 rotations as a free-to-play? Quite a bold question. I would say wait and see what they do, maybe, and then if you're interested in them, you know, try to grab a couple copies or grab a copy of each character if possible. It's Konosuba. It is not Konosuba. It is Mushoku Tensei. They gotta send me that hawk already. I want that hawk. Roxy better not be free. If she is, watch her be the one that's free, and she's a PvE unit like Kizuna is. Hawk's so big. I know, he's so big. He's sick. I love him. Like, I have the Gengar in the back here. I would definitely put the hawk on the on the stand over there too. Character design's not ideal. You don't think so? I think they kind of fit in. I don't think it's too bad. Eminence is so beautifully cringe. Okay, Ro. Okay. I still would like to watch it at some point. Even if it's on High Dive, I'll try to find a different website because I'm not paying a subscription to that. Are they going to show the units? Yeah, they should. They always... I'm kind of surprised they went straight in with, like, the teaser showing off which collab it was, instead of, like, building up a little bit of hype on the stream first, but I gotta respect it. Is that Ampharos, however you spell it? It is an Ampharos. I do have an Ampharos. Ampharos is probably my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, so I had to have one. Do you have a place in your guild? My current one's dead because the game's dead right now. I don't at the moment, but if you're in my Discord every once in a while, whenever a slot opens up, I normally post them there. I could try to message you on there whenever a slot opens up if there is one. When's it coming on global? It should be on Tuesday, because this will come out tomorrow in the patch for JP, and then we get the following Tuesday is whenever we get patches. Make a spot in the guild or no? I mean, I'm not going to kick anybody out right now, because, I mean, we have a pretty active guild at the moment, but if anybody ends up, you know, going AFK or stops, like, signing in or whatever, then we normally end up freeing up some slots from time to time. Now, if Anniversary is OP, then we know who's going to whale. True. How long does it normally take until the character showcases? It's always kind of up in the air. Like here, they're starting to show some of the stuff here. It'll probably be another like 10 minutes or so, because they're going to show off. You get 30 free tickets. Is actually pretty good. 3 multis worth. That's not bad at all. They normally show off like a bunch of like event stuff beforehand, and then they hop into the actual character stuff. They'll show off the costumes and everything. Is one of the characters free? I assume so. I'm not 100% positive on that just yet, but normally when they do a collab, they give out a character for free. So I imagine one of them will be free. Not that hype collab, but I won't skip it because it'll take too long before a collab come back. Yeah, I don't. At this point, I don't really know. If AOT's not getting a rerun and everybody thought it was going to, who knows when that's going to get a rerun at this point, because I figured because those characters don't have holy relics and stuff that people would want to get those characters back and update them a little bit, but I don't know exactly what's going on. And yeah, who knows when this collab will come back, because I'm still not really sure that Shield Hero is going to end up getting a rerun ever, if it, you know, anytime soon for sure. Like, it could, for sure, but I don't know. It's always kind of a toss-up on, you know, when. Ooh, okay, so here's Eris. Oh, okay, so she's the free character, right? Because these are the missions. So you get Eris for free. So that's cool. So you're going to have to summon for Roxy, and you're going to have to summon for Gilaine. Free Tsundere. True, true, true. Wait for a split banner in 6 units with Ruijerd. I wanted Ruijerd, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I would have took Ruijerd over Roxy at this point, just because Roxy doesn't really do a whole lot besides teach him magic, and Ruijerd was super cool. He was a force to be reckoned with. Oh my god, you get the statues. You get a free outfit for him. Oh my, he's got a sideways hat. I'm done. Holy relics, of course. Looking good. Point unclear, summon for awakened Roxy. Ooh, don't do that, don't do that. Nidhogg unit win? I would love to know. I am suffering through Nidhogg every week, and it is killing me. Which I'm only doing floors 1 and 2, but it's still awful. Gonna hurt my free-to-play account? Oh no. Well, luckily, if you have 2 accounts, luckily you should be able to wait and see if the collab is good, and like if the characters are worth summoning for on a free-to-play account. Flashback to Ruijerd becoming a Beyblade. True. He had some cool stuff. He was super strong too. I was really hoping that he would be a character, but it's understandable. They wanna go waifu. It's fine. Just 1 account? Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we can see which character is like super good, because a lot of the times one character ends up outlasting the rest of the collab, I would say. Maybe not in every scenario. Like Shield Hero, for example, I don't think people really use Nalfum anymore, even though he can be good. I do see Philo every once in a while, like if a whale uses the mono green team. And Kizuna is just good as a PvE unit. But, yeah, I don't know. Some of the characters kind of just drop off. Like, Echidna is still pretty relevant, because she's, like, insanely good for the unknown team, but Reinhard kind of fell off, which was unexpected, considering how much, or, like, how good he was, so... Kind of weird. Wanted Orsted. Looks like it's just a boss fight. Yeah, I wouldn't have imagined Orsted was going to be like an actual playable character. Still can't beat the snake boss in stage 1, so I rage quit not playing the snake boss anymore. Yeah, until they come out with a better outfit for it, the snake boss is going to be really tough for a lot of people. It's so hard. Very RNG based too at the moment. Okay, so there's a free outfit for, or well, I don't know if it's free, but it looks like that would be an event outfit from the final boss that we're getting. Unless it's not a final boss, it's just an event boss or whatever, but free outfit for Eris, which is cool. I'm really interested to see if she ends up being like a PvE unit. He looks cool though. I think he was really like Orsted was a really cool character in the show. I mean, you don't see him for very long, but he's cool. Loving the outfit so far. Yeah, so far so good. I'm sure they'll show off the paid cosmetics too. Hopefully they're cool, because I hate buying cosmetics just for the stats and they don't even look good. But most of the time you're buying them for the stats anyway, so it is what it is. Okay, show me the characters. Eris, which is the most competitive, aggressive character in the anime, wouldn't make sense to be the PvE, but watch these guys do the impossible, or make the impossible possible. That's exactly why I'm expecting it, because you would think that she would be a PvP character, but okay. So they're bringing this little event back. I don't mind this one. This one's not too bad. Kind of like that event from time to time. I think the last time, didn't we get this for the one Escanor, I want to say? The ultimate? Why do they always make these streams longer? They're supposed to... they're all longer than they're supposed to. They're supposed to talk, or talk too much. I mean, I assume if you're a native speaker of the language, they're actually talking about cool stuff, and you can, hear them talking about the collab and giving their thoughts and opinions on it, but... Obviously, as someone who doesn't understand the language, you're just going to be sitting here staring at the visuals. It's kind of a language barrier kind of thing. I'm sure it's fine if you're actually able to understand what they're talking about. Banner reveal on God. Margaret outfit's wired, in my opinion. I do like that new Margaret outfit. I'm probably going to end up skipping it though. I thought about buying the outfit by itself, but I think I'm skipping it completely. What card effect do you want to see them have? Ooh. I don't know. I really hope they don't just slap Flood on everything. Flood has been like one that they've put on a lot of characters lately. And after Roxy getting Flood and she's like super squishy, it absolutely tanks her damage after she takes like one hit. And it's really, really... I hate to see it. So hopefully they don't just put Flood on every character. Because Flood is starting to become one of my least favorite cards. Collab's gonna be awesome. Is it a festival next after this collab? This must be bait. It should be pretty soon after, if not directly after this. I assume there will probably be a banner in between it, at the very least, but there should be a festival banner pretty soon. So it's it is gonna be kind of bait in a way. They normally kind of end up doing that. I think they're halving stamina for the bosses, so that's cool. Roxy has garbage resistance, like 50% or something, really bad. Yeah, she takes a lot of damage, and with her having a Flood card, it makes her hit so much less as soon as she takes damage. It sucks. Watch them put triple Flood on Roxy cards. God. Banner's gonna be trash. Well, you never know. The banner itself, like the rates and everything, probably so. But who knows? I don't know who they're going to throw in with it. If they put Freya or something like that on the banner, which I doubt it, because people are probably going to summon for the collab anyway. They don't really need to bait too hard with the actual like unfeatured characters. That would be great, but I don't know. Half stamina for beasts, yeah. Festival should be in a month. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. I kind of figured it would be this banner one banner after that, and then the festival afterwards. Gonna be Flood with Spike. That'd be crazy. Imagine Roxy having high crit, single target, being perfect with Awakened Roxy, all the Roxys. Well, so I imagine the Roxy from this collab is going to end up being unknown, so she probably won't fit with Awakened Roxy. How'd you get a sponsorship, if you don't mind me asking? It's through Stream Elements. I had an account through Stream Elements, and they offer sponsorships through there, which is kind of cool. Okay, so we have Rudius here. Big fireball. Okay, so AoE ultimate, probably going to hit really hard. Last collab banner was pretty good compared to the other ones. Yeah, I can agree with that. That was very lame. That was a little bit underwhelming, I've got to be honest. They're just talking about how they will rip us off. Maybe you're right. They just, for the American audience, they're like, haha, what a bunch of idiots. They're about to spend all of their money on this. Net Marble and the balls ults. They do like sending fireballs and stuff at people. That one was a bit underwhelming, I gotta be honest. Should add a new unit with double attack card, like Spike and or Flood and Spike. Yeah, I could be alright with that. What is the collab? Mushoku Tensei. That was his best attack in the anime so far. Yeah, I think you're right. Lacking a bit, maybe he needed more impact with for his ult. I'm interested to see what it does. Okay, so here's his outfits. Ooh, I actually really like this middle one. This one's sick. Like, the wizard outfit is cool too, but I actually really like this one. I don't know what it... I don't know what to call that, like, style-wise, but I really love that kind of stuff. Yeah, that one's so good. I love it. That one's awesome. The wizard one is cool. I can see a lot of people using that. Okay, there's his, like, regular... I'm assuming that's his SSR. And then there's the free outfit. Cool, cool, cool. Definitely wailing. I mean, I'm gonna grab one of each character if you want to call that wailing. Real name of collab is bank account. Very true. They normally drain those for these. See the main character? He is. That's Rudius. That is the character that the main character sort of gets isekai'd into, so... They drop with their holy relics? Yeah, of course. All the new collabs get their holy relics as soon as they come out. Got some cool staves. Wizard. What collab? Mushoku Tensei. That is a cool relic. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Very interesting gang you formed. That's why I hate collabs without costumes. They're useless. Very true. Collabs are very, like, non-free-to-play friendly. It's kind of sad to see. They never put collab costumes on sale, which sucks. Like, that's so dumb. Kazuma looks different from how I remember. True. He is a bit odd here. Oh, okay, so I thought his cap was sideways, but it's actually just backwards. He's just got it kind of, like, tilted a little bit, which is better. I thought the sideways cap was going to look really weird. Okay, so he has a debuff card. An attack card. That's Flood! Oh my god. They give everybody Flood now. I mean, I'm sure it's going to hit hard, but okay. Should have added his underwear head cosmetic. God, that would have been good, actually. That would have been really funny. Rudius ult looks like Rimuru ult. I'm not a big fan of his ultimate animation. It was kind of meh. I wonder if this is basic stats by 30%. Kind of like what is it? Assault modes ultimate. According to the damage, it might be at least. Yeah, I'm pretty. His first card's Flood for sure, no doubt. I don't know what that second card is yet though. This looks kind of bad. In what way? Looks like a new ult effect. Maybe it's infect for the second card. Nice. I'm okay with an infect card. Infects are kind of essential nowadays. Oof, that is a wall of text. Holy! That's a lot going on. He's gonna be good. I can tell. What did I miss? Not too much. They did show off the characters in the very beginning, but this is where they're like actually starting to get into it. So, new human meta, very possible. Very possible. Red is unusable in PvP right now. Really? You think so? I wouldn't really say unusable. I just don't think that there's any good like red characters to use. Imagine the Nidhogg unit as a collab. It wouldn't be the first time that they've released a collab and the character's like kind of doubled as a good character for some of the demonic beasts, but I think they inherently try to make sure that they're not like designed for that kind of content. Just translated passive, it has the word human in it. Okay. Human-based passive. Ooh, okay. So if it's based on humans alone, that definitely makes it a little bit more interesting. If it was Konosuba, just imagine Kazuma ult getting hit by a tractor. God, I think Konosuba could have been a really fun collab, but I'm not gonna be too picky. I think this one's still cool. I think out of the three that people were kind of expecting it to be, I was kind of getting my hopes up for the Konosuba, but it's okay. Its Holy Relic passive is tiny. Yeah, it is. Not really sure about that one. Something about maybe one turn, 5%. Megumin ult instantly kills her. God, that would have been so cool. Like glass cannon character, like it does a whole bunch of damage, but it also reflects the damage back to her. That would be hilarious, actually. For each human ally, basic stat is increased by 10%. Okay. Holy Relic is based on his passive. Okay. Gives a magic ball. It gives 5% attack-related stats per magic ball. Oh, Lord. So is he like the human equivalent to like Infinity Merlin, I guess? He summons spheres. Each sphere gives him 5% attack-related stats. Relic. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to definitely see how he plays like in-game. I'm sure they'll show him off in like a PvP showcase or something. Anyone in the chat speak Japanese? I don't know. I would be very surprised to see a native Japanese speaker in the chat, but maybe. I speak Google Translate. Very true. Okay, we got Eris. I like Eris quite a bit. She's pretty cool. I like that animation. That's a pretty sick animation. That one's a little bit more fitting, I think. I think hers is a bit cooler, just because she's actually showing off some sword skill. Just know the basic stats. Finally, some Twigo support. That's my boy. Consumes magic balls at a certain amount and increases single target crit damage by 50% and damage dealt by 30%. If he increases his crit damage and he has... If that flood card is single target and he has good crit chance, Roxy and him are going to be a menace, I'm sure. Ooh, her cosmetics are so good! What the hell? Those are so good. She's definitely, like, and she's free. Like, she's great. Middle one's the best. That's fair enough. I just really like that rose looking like red armor. That might be a little basic of me, but I love a good armor. That one's so good. That one's good too, though. If you're into the whole, like, it almost reminds me of like a Sailor Moon style kind of costume. I don't know. That one's pretty sick. Gilaine's at the top, Nalyd. I know. Everybody's holding out for Gilaine, but I think Eris is cool too. The red one looks sick. I think so. Left one's death buying. Yeah. I got you. Aqua ult does nothing or darkness not hitting her attacks. True. Learning Japanese but I can't hear anything. True. I would assume it would be kind of hard to learn in this kind of context because everybody would be talking over each other and stuff. Or not really talking over each other, but just a lot to take in at one time maybe. Festival's Eldritch UR outfit. It does kind of remind you of that, doesn't it? I preferred Ruijerd instead of Gilaine. Yeah, me too, but it's okay. They're catering to the fan base a little bit here with this one. That's a cool looking Holy Relic. I like that. My wallet is sweating right now. True that. Gonna be best unit. Yeah, probably. She is really strong in the show. See, look, Anthony, if you learn Japanese, you'll be able to laugh at all these jokes they're making. It'll be a fun time, I'm sure. Also, learning Japanese, I can read the hiragana and katakana, but not the kanji. Yeah, I've heard the actual writing and stuff is really tough to learn. Never seen the anime. It's pretty interesting if you're okay with isekais and stuff. I know a lot of people don't really like them at this point. But it's pretty cool. Mama Rudy, I swear. Fortunately, I won't be able to wail, so I might have to skip. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be worth, wailing on, unless, one of the characters is clearly better. Rudius seems interesting so far with a human support kind of passive. But, not really sure. We'll have to see. If he ends up being just like Merlin is, where you need high dupes on the ultimate for it to even be good, it's probably I probably won't try to invest too much into the character, to be honest, because even though Merlin is good in certain contexts, it's just her ultimate lets me down so much because I don't have extra copies of it. Okay, so she has Flood on her ultimate. Still going with the Flood, I guess, but I don't know exactly what these two cards are. That first card might be a Spike. Or no, Spike is 2 times, I think. She's the PvE unit! I knew it! Oh my god! People are going to be so upset. She's PvE. That's hilarious. They're terrible. Flood ult. Sever. Okay, Sever's cool. Infect, I think, and Sever. Was it really another Infect card? Crit chance increase on first. It's literally female Reinhardt. That's funny. She's PvE too, which is hilarious. That's so stupid. Stance removal? Oh, okay. And you know that she's going to be not able to work in Demonic Beast, I bet you. Watching Nag lose his mind. Yeah, well, everybody's probably going to be upset that she's the PvE character. I don't really care either way. I mean, they seem to be... If they're going to give a character out for free, they typically end up being PvE characters. Hopefully she's at least halfway decent, so that way, people actually get some use out of her. That means I don't have to buy her other outfit, though, so that's a plus. I'll still probably buy the red armor, but, hey, I don't have to spend too much on her, I don't guess. She works with Rudius. Gotcha. Now I want to skip even more. Hey, fair enough. If you end up skipping, you should have a decent amount of diamonds for the for the next festival that comes out. So there's pros and cons to it. She buffs red characters. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Been a while since we've got a color buffer. Her relic only helps Rudius. Really? Not big on that then. Sadly, she's pretty mid. Forced to be with red humans. Huh. Wonder if there's any other, decent Red humans. Bond team, maybe? Maybe? Send translation pick in Discord? Okay. This passive only works in PvP with red humans. PvE. What's next? Okay, we got Roxy. I like Roxy's staff. It's cool. What does PvE mean? Anything that's not PvP. Player versus enemy. Sometimes it's referred to as... yeah, sometimes I think it's referred to as PvM, which is player versus monster. But I don't think people use that term very much anymore. Used to be like an old school term. Hers was kind of mid. Gotta be honest, not super crazy. My nose is really, like, cold. Why did Megumin dye her hair blue? True. Good question. I'd have to ask the devs on that one. PvE, so Freyr. Ooh, Freyr's an interesting option. Well, he's not human, so never mind. Not a good option. Okay, she's got some cool outfits. I don't hate these. Ooh, I kind of like the Ice Queen outfit. That one's kind of cool. I think that's her SSR outfit, though. Not too bad. I'm alright with them. Not crazy cool, but not bad. She's unknown, I might summon. I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Did they show, did they show her normal screen? Like her regular screen before this? I don't think they did yet, right? I do like that outfit. That outfit's cool. Right one kind of good? Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of the Ice Queen stuff. Should be demon, no. I assume she'll be unknown. Because even though she's like from the demon continent or whatever it is, I assume that because she's like a sub-race of demon or some weird thing like that, they normally end up putting characters like that into the unknown race. Because a lot of people really wanted Rim and Rom from ReZero to be demons, but because they're Onis, even though that kind of roughly means demon, like they ended up lumping those into unknown characters as well. I don't know. We'll have to see. Honestly, odds are low she's a demon. I've got to be honest. Like, it just doesn't... I don't see it happening. Oh, that one's cool. Marvel's scared to make a collab demon. I mean, to be fair, demons do not need support at the moment. They have everything they could ever ask for. So if she's unknown, I don't really care either way. But demons are nuts at the moment. Unless you're full demon and Grand Cross, you're unknown. True. Man, she praying up a storm. Years ago in WoW, tell me you would mean player versus electronic. Really? I don't know that I've ever heard it called like electronic before. But I mean, I guess that's a good way of putting it because it's just like an AI. Yeah, I think that's best outfit for sure. I like the stuff she has on her arms. Screw demons, angels, and unknowns. Yeah, I would love to see some extra outfits. Or some extra like stuff for the other races for sure. What's her holy relic look like? Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I like that. Played WoW and my friends told me that player versus environment. Player versus environment, I think I've heard as well. I think that one kind of makes a lot of sense too. Praying for Nalyd to give her a call. Nah, I'm taking Grand Cross only, baby. Okay, so she doesn't have a flood card. Thank God. Something for 3 turns on a gold card, I think. Very interesting. She has double attack, which is interesting. I think that might be a Sever card. Triple. Weak point? Ooh. Weak point's good. Oh, you're right. Weak point is triple damage, right? Pierce and remove ultimate gauge. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Triple pierce and it has a low thing. That makes a lot of sense. And then removes ultimate move gauge is not really the greatest card, but I kind of like remove ultimate move gauge over dissolve in some ways, because it's a little bit more immediate. That's quite the passive as well. Very interesting. 20% of something on the Holy Relic. Holy Relic seems really basic here. It's like Megumin with blue hair. Yeah, she's kind of similar in some ways. Anything of them broken? The main character's passive is like insanely long, and it seems like it's gonna have some sort of weird like build-up mechanic, kind of like maybe Infinity Merlin's does. I don't know for sure on that. Like, I don't think it's going to be debuffs or anything, but he's going to gain buffs, I think, as you do stuff. I'm not 100% sure on that, but he's very interesting. I'm not too sure about this character just yet, but the other character, the red-haired girl, Eris, she is unfortunately a PvE-only character now. Truck King, so badass. True. She's unknown support. Okay, okay. Normally, collabs are pretty prominent for giving some unknown support, so I don't think that's too surprising. Looks amazing for unknown. Okay, okay. It's good to hear. Chad King, but for unknown. Ooh, interesting. That could be cool. Unknowns already have. Well, I don't want to say they don't have too much support. They always end up getting collab support, unfortunately. So if you want to run unknowns, you basically have to summon for collabs, which is kind of annoying. But not too sure. She seems cool though. Her ultimate is nuts. It says 160% stats down, except basic stats at least. That's what Google Translate said. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's kind of a lot. She's OP. All right, all right. All right, so here's Gilaine. Everybody's waiting for Gilaine. God, that is clearly going to be a panty shot for whatever outfit she has. Okay, cool ultimate. God, she's so fan service. You guys are degenerates. I want her. I knew it. I knew it. Some very nice angles. Oh boy, you guys. Okay, I'm summoning. God. See, all they gotta do is dangle the waifu in front of you guys, and you fold. You folded. It's gonna look worse on global. Maybe. Okay, she's got some cool outfits. I can dig it. Those are pretty cool. I like it. Down now. I'm down bad, Nalyd. Give me a movie. Nah. No mommy for you. Wallet is open. Like her for her height and muscles, though. I mean, true, there's not... You don't get too many muscle girls, to be honest. So I can respect the decision there. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. That one's also pretty cool. No blue this collab? Oh, is she also red? I didn't even see. I wasn't paying attention. Or is she green? This kitty is killer. She's green? Okay, okay. We haven't had a good green damage dealer in a while, so I'll take a good green unit. What was Roxy? Was Roxy blue or red? Or was she green or red? Sorry. Do collab outfits cost money only? They do, unfortunately. They never do them for diamonds, which is very sad. Very pay to win on these. Roxy was green. Okay. Gotcha. Didn't even need to buy her outfits because her base is better. Fair enough, fair enough. She's the main character for real. God, you people are crazy. Can only buy costumes for money. Yeah. Unfortunately. You can buy the SSR outfit for 60, yeah. Like Creation said. Or is it pronounced Creation? High school outfit is very, very thumbs up. Yeah, alright. Oh, that was cool. The little, like, wind-blowing animation. That was kind of cool. These people will be even worse than Rudius. I mean, I gotta see the translations on them, because that's He seems nuts. Nagato's actually angry. Why? People are hyped more about Gilaine than Rudius. Oh yeah, for sure. People want this character so bad. Even before it was officially Mushoku Tensei, like people were like, "Oh my god, I gotta have her." That hair is overdoing it. I do not like that. Someone buy me her outfit, please. No, thank you. That ult animation in high school outfit, man. I wonder what what the most bought outfit is gonna be. True that. Kits are really bad according to him. I mean, until I see them in game and people like test them out, I'm not gonna say anything about their kits. Okay, she does not have a flood card. Very pog, very champ. That almost looks like a Pierce card as well, or maybe a weak point card, right? She's a giant. Rudius is mid. She's god tier. You people are crazy. Not sure what that second card is. Looks kind of basic. I'm not sure. Pierce single target, remove stance. Remove stance is interesting. Why are they going for remove stance so much? Okay, so she's PvP only, which is interesting. Strike ultimate apparently. That school outfit with the ult. I just know people are going to use that for very obvious reasons. I'm going to use that. Yeah, they're catering to the degenerate crowd for this one for sure. They do PvP gameplay for collabs, don't they? I'm pretty sure they do. They've got two different kinds of team setups here, though. So I'm not sure if they're going to do like an unknown team on one side and a human team on the other. I'm not entirely sure. Giant race, let's go. I don't think she's giant race, is she? Remove stance for Chandler, probably. Pierce card, stance removal, and ignore resistance AoE ult. Sadness. Ignore resistance. So, what is it? Is that Shatter? I can't remember. That's not like a crazy... I mean, that's like a really old school, like, ult effect. Because it's the same one that, I want to say King uses, like the Skinny King. It's a bit of an interesting choice. Shatter's actually good though. I mean, yeah, it can still hit really hard. I'm not gonna debate that. Just kind of, it's interesting to see them use such an old effect. Does he think people want her for her kit? Ah, boy, oh boy. She unknown? I assume, yeah. There's no way she's not unknown. I would imagine. Just a bad card effect. Charge is not. I can't remember. Is it charge or shatter? I want to say, is it? I think it's charge, right? Passive is like Gallon Taunt too. Really? She's got like a coerce? That could be really cool. Basically PvP passive that buffs unknowns and does damage to debuffed enemies. Relic is just increases her increase per single target. Ooh, okay. Okay, so they're throwing some interesting characters in. Jormungand is bizarre to me, unless they're gonna throw the other Creature's Nest characters in. Ragnarok Bond is kind of nice to have in there, to be honest. Nanashi's pretty good nowadays, so that's fine. PvE God Arthur is okay, I guess, if you don't have him. Not really new or anything. I don't really even use him that much anymore, but meh. They're doing a guaranteed ticket. Okay. 2 new unknowns going to summon. Yeah, 2 new unknowns, 2 new humans, I think. So that's pretty cool. She marks an enemy at the start of the turn. Apparently that marked enemy can only attack her. When she attacks an enemy, she does 40% more damage, and the enemy with a mark loses 30% attack-related stats. That sounds really good. I like that. That's what I read from the translations. Don't know if it's entirely accurate. Yeah, I'm sure the translations will get tweaked and stuff here and there. But that sounds cool. Shatter is resistance and charge is defense. Okay, gotcha. It's a 600 banner? Yeah, of course. They're all 600 banners. Green Arthur might be skipping now. Because of Green Arthur? Are you sure? All my gems for Gilaine? God, you people be simping. Tickets for Wales. Yeah, the tickets are like $24 or something like that. They're kind of absurd. Not a big fan of those tickets, to be honest. I think if you're gonna summon and you're gonna buy those tickets, you want to buy the ticket first, so that way you can use your guaranteed at the 600 mark to not have to worry about grabbing a character you already have, because you can't pick which character you get off the ticket. Sadly, I will skip. I mean, it is what it is. I think if you skip this, you're probably going to be able to summon on the festival banner, which is more than likely going to be overpowered. He'll probably be an OP fest unit like they all end up being. You'd sit for Rudy's dad. Rudy's dad is kind of cool. They don't really show him fight too much or anything, but in the show they make it seem like he's like a really good like swordsman. So I'm interested to see if like future seasons show him do like really cool stuff. I think he could be a cool character. Roxy might actually be the best out of the characters. Makes me happy. Could be. Just an overall trash lineup of kits for this collab. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you're into. I'm not going to rule anything out until I actually see them in action, which this is going to be a little bit of a toss-up on whether or not it's an actual good showcase. The collab is Mushoku Tensei, Raymond. Who's the free character? It is Eris, the red-haired girl, and she is PvE only. Okay, so she started with the shield. God, he's going to just delete her off the field before she can do anything, I guess. Merlin is donezoed. Holy. That was a lot. Okay, Rudy is kind of be slapping a little bit. Maybe Roxy for Nidhogg? Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. We'll have to see like what modes their passives are for. Looks like she got trash defense and resistance to me. Maybe. He might just be hitting that hard. Who knows? Because Merlin's pretty tanky. Okay. Escanor was the marked target there. That didn't seem too crazy. Okay, so that popped his HP bar. They've all got the shield on, which is interesting. I kind of like the shield. It's kind of cool. Is it a blue buff shield? It is. So you could run like a Rimuru or some sort of like buff removal. Very interesting. God, my man is just deleting people. He's nuts. He's kind of crazy. You guys might be whack ruling him out. Rudius passive carries, holy. Hey, he's looking kind of nuts. Rudius is Reinhardt of this banner? Possibly. Gonna carry the human meta now? Possibly. He was critting too, so I wonder if, I mean, he's like one-shotting though. Do you even need Roxy's passive? Yeah, he's getting a lot of Arthur cards here. Which I guess that's a good thing for the unknown player here. Oh no, not the triple Arthur card. He's doomed. Bond team making a comeback. I don't think the Bond team will come back, to be honest. Bond on his own just doesn't do enough, and because Rudius, I doubt. I don't think he's going to be HP based. Then there's not really a point in running Bond on this, I don't think. Alright, so he's disabled. So he can't even use Ghislaine's ultimate, really. Like, I mean, he can, but... Is he really just going to move cards? Okay. Making unknowns look really bad. Yeah, they're not doing a great job of showcasing both teams here. They're making Rudius look like a monster. He's human and single target, right? Yeah, he is. So Roxy could technically work. But, I mean, he's doing a lot of damage. I don't know that you need him. It's kind of crazy. Or need her. I don't know. It's kind of wild. Just human team then? Maybe. Main character's the only good character in this banner? Maybe. I don't know yet. I'm gonna need more context on these. How come the people that make these games don't know how to use characters and teams properly? I think because they're not looking at it from a competitive standpoint. They're probably playing the game just for fun. Because that's... Ideally, if you make games, you just want the game to be fun, I think. Unfortunately, because gacha games are inherently competitive, if it has PvP in it, the community tends to look at it a different way, I think. So, I don't know, man. Where's the Ultimate Escanor American football outfit? It's in the game. We already have it in the game. They're just not using it, I don't guess. Or were they using it? I think they were, weren't they? Straight Rudy is showcased. True that. What collab is it? Strawberry Shortcake. It is a Mushoku Tensei collab. Didn't even let Gilaine ult. Trash marble. Yeah, we'll probably... Unless they do another match and showcase the unknown potential. That was kind of another letdown of a PvP showcase. But not anything... It's not really to be expected to then, you know, show them do anything worthwhile. One and done on all the collab characters. It's probably a good way to look at it. Just having the character... Probably more than enough. Hopefully. I might be on copium there. Would have used Emilia or Echidna. Yeah, I think you're definitely going to want to run a different team than what they were using there. Meanwhile, fairy units. Yep, fairies and giants are both forgotten in the dust. Roxy Shield broken from Arthur AoE. My god, Arthur OP. That is kind of sad. I don't know how to feel about that. Ready for green Escanor in the banner. Don't know if my last message went through. It's not Gilaine. It's hard G. More like Gislaine. I don't know. I'll probably just... unless I just get really used to saying it, I gotta be honest, I'll probably just call her Gilaine. Only found that out a little bit ago. That's fair. People always get mad at me for my pronunciations. I don't care, really. Waiting for that One Piece collab since it's in Netflix too. God, that'd be pretty... I would love to see a One Piece collab, but I don't think it'll ever happen. They did not need Escanor. He's too OP for the showcase. I mean, Rudius was the one-shotting people, so... I don't know. Showcase pretty much said if you didn't get the main character summon, till you get him and no one else. I mean, maybe. I need to see what the other characters do first. And obviously, they're not great at putting together like super good team comps for these characters. I'm assuming tomorrow, when the JP people get their hands on them, we might see some better gameplay. I might end up doing a React stream tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Record of Ragnarok would be a fun collab. I actually haven't watched that yet. I need to, though. Everyone calls it Gilaine, so you're normal. Okay. That makes me feel better, then. I hope we get that for you, Golden Angel, because I know you've been wanting that for, like... it's been well over, like, a year or two at this point that you've been wanting... Like, you've been talking to me about wanting that collab for a long time. It's one of the panel is cast from Mushoku Tensei. I don't know, to be honest. It looks like the normal cast, but there is 2 girls this time around, so I'm assuming one of these girls. I can't even, to be honest, tell you which one is the Netmarble employee here. I don't pay attention enough to that, but I assume one of these is a voice actor, I guess. Love to see Record of Ragnarok. Oh, really? I need to watch it, I guess. I haven't really heard any... I didn't really hear anything about it after it, like, initially came out, really. Got a break at work, I guess I missed everything. Nah, it's all good. They did show all of the stuff. It looks pretty interesting, but people seem to have mixed feelings, of course, like they always do. One shot in the showcase, but when I use it... Oh, very true. You're going to have... They did have all of the cosmetics and everything absolutely maxed out. I'm sure they had 6/6 ultimates and everything on the account. Like they have all the resources to make sure that they show the character off to be busted if they want to. Sometimes they just don't. But okay, decent looking rewards, I guess. Bob the Builder collab. That'd be sick. None of them works in Netmarble. That'd be funny. The Miss Ultimate American football outfit. It was a Hawk Pass outfit for a little while. It might still be in if I'm not mistaken, but not 100%. Isn't Jim Red human? Oh God, you're right. Don't care. I love Mushoku Tensei. I'm summon minimum 3 rotations. Dang, you going big on this one. I can respect that. Tesla and Zero would be fun units for Ragnarok. Might need to watch it. Bring Jim Meta back. They need to bring Stranger Things back so that way he can get his holy relic. That's all I'm saying. Don't do that, please. Netmarble, don't do that. Just woke up. Which characters are we getting? So it is Rudius, main character. Eris, which is unfortunately a PvE only character for whatever reason. Roxy, who is an unknown support character. And then Gilaine, who is like an unknown damage dealer. And then Rudius, for example, or Rudius, the main character, is like a humans only kind of character, which is very interesting to see. Escanor outfit's still there. Cusack's outfit is on its final rotation. Gotcha. Man's just upset. I'm chilling. I think this is... Dude, he's so big. That man is gigantic. Bruh. Nag's more mad than me. I thought I was the one who was the most pissed. I mean, I'm I'm fine. I don't know what the big fuss is about. I mean, until I actually see the characters with, a little bit more in depth, I'm not upset about anything so far. I'm chilling. 250 KCC is a bit low if this is extreme. He's going to be like a cakewalk if you have any decent characters. Orsted isn't small. Well, he looks kind of normal there. I mean, he's like a normal human size if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't remember the boss. He's like right at the end of the show. There was only am I wrong that there was only one season? Right? There's only one season so far, if I'm not mistaken. If there is 2 seasons, he's like at the very end of the season that's current. Orsted is Dragon Race, so he's supposed to be tall. Yeah, he is. He's like a god or something like that for the world. He's the Dragon God. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just create a human team with the new Roxy, the main character from Shield Hero, and Reinhard. Yeah, I quite like the human team at the moment. I think it could be kind of cool. Are you happy with the collab? I'm not hating on it. So far, it seems pretty cool. Rudius seems to be pretty busted, but hey, I'm not gonna count anybody out just yet. I think that the unknown stuff could still be really cool. Because, I mean, they look cool. But then again, I know some people whenever collabs come out, they just, I don't know, they want to 6/6 the characters and everything, use them like, super crazy. I just want one of each character so I can play around with them, have fun with them. 1,000,000 damage, boy. I'm telling you, Rudius is goated. He's going to be wild. Goofy-ass team. True that. That was kind of a weird-looking team. Guy who killed Rudius, right? like it going to Summon Forge for sure. Yeah, I think so far so good. It's like half unknown, half human. Pretty cool. I need to see what Eris does for PvE because I'm more of a PvE player myself. I like PvE stuff, so I'm interested to see what she does. The banner will suck, but I will get that Rudy. I'm interested to see what the other unfeatureds are. Because the unfeatured that they showed were not great. Of course, I didn't expect them to be. But very odd choices, I think. Hope they have good CC. That's also another big factor. Is a lot of the times they still end up missing a cosmetic. Because they give them 3 cosmetics and they don't get any more until a rerun happens. So I am interested to see how their CC turns out. I don't care, I'm a meta slave anyway. Fair enough. I wanted Shadow so bad. Yeah, a lot of people were thinking it was like pretty much guaranteed to be Shadow of Eminence. Or Shadow in Eminence. But really 90 degrees just there. I'm gonna head out and have fun. Alright, Bronze Blood. Appreciate you stopping by, dude. Want Roxy and Gilaine. If I get Eris and Rudy, would be a good bonus, but want the other two more. That's fair enough. You like who you like. I can respect that. Hope I can get Roxy from the free summons. She will complete my unknown team. I wish you the best of luck, my friend. We are getting 30 tickets, so 3 free summons, which, I mean, I know that's not anything super crazy, but I think that's more than they've ever done for a free, or for a collab banner, if I'm not mistaken. Want a copy of each and call it a day. Rudy's looks good with my new 6/6 Roxy. There you go. See, the fact that there's a new awakened Roxy and the collab character Roxy, that's going to throw me off so bad. People are going to be referencing one or the other, and I'm not going to understand. Might actually spend for the tickets for once and try to get Roxy. That's fair enough. Unfeatured characters on collab banners should be older collab units. That would be really nice, but you can't really expect them to give you good value. Honestly. Anniversary unit more interesting in my opinion. Yeah, I do think that if you're willing to skip this and you're not interested in the characters, I think you'll be completely fine just saving your gems going for the festival character, because I'm sure the next festival is going to be broken like they always end up being anyway, so should be fine. If you're not interested in it, just keep saving those gems. You should be okay. 90 gems free summon. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty nice. Will the collab still be out on global when we know what the anniversary unit is? It just depends on if the next banner after this is the anniversary, because collabs only last for 2 weeks, which is really unfortunate. So whatever the next banner that comes out is, we'll be able to see it on JP, but if it's not the festival unit, then we won't know. You gonna play Honkai Star Rail? I don't think so. I looked at it a little bit. I seen Marilli streaming it a little bit last night, and I watched a little bit. It seems interesting. I do like the fact that it's turn-based and not open world like Genshin is, but honestly, I don't play a whole lot of like side gacha games or anything like that, and if I do, I end up dropping them pretty quick. So I might try it out at some point, but I don't really have any plans to play it too much. I think KOF had 5 summons for free, but no free unit. Interesting. 630 free summons, so we just need 530 diamonds. That's good. Yeah, that's not too bad. Or what? You only need 510 diamonds, actually. Depends. Usually it's accompanied by some free gems over the 2 weeks. That's very true. Going to play Star Rail. You should add this game to your current channel. I'm not that interested in it. I'm not super into a lot of the gacha games that end up coming out. I know a lot of them get a little bit of hype and everything, but it just doesn't really seem like something I would want to stick with for too much. I might try it out though. Rudy SOP in the show / anime. He's pretty strong. He's got that whole main character vibe. The fact that he's like the one person in the show that learns magic like at like a crazy early age, and like for his age he's like incredibly talented because of course he's an isekai character who already has lived in another life. He already has knowledge of things. So he's pretty strong. I don't know if I would say that he's like OP maybe. Like he's definitely got magic down, but I really wanted Ruijerd, who is like he's like a demon guy with a spear who was like really strong in the show. I think he could have been a cool character. No Liz Relic. I assume the Liz Relic will probably come out during the festival if I had to guess, but I don't know for sure. Not gonna lie, I wanted to save crystals, so I wanted an AOT rerun, but now I cannot roll on this banner. That's fair enough. Yeah, they're pretty good. They as a business company, they know what people want, and they tend to suck the gems out of you one way or another. Wonder what that guy who did the fake leaks is thinking right now. Yeah, what was the deal with that? How are you gonna... Like, was he just banking on the fact that it was going to be an AOT rerun and just, like, everybody was just going to hope that they would believe him after that? The fact that he even said, like, hey, it's going to be 4 AOT characters and not 2, like, normal. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure with that, for sure. Mix of Grand Cross and Genshin. That's kind of interesting. I could try it out, maybe. Prob summon, since the likelihood of this collab coming back is pretty low, and the anniversary character will come back. That's very true. These are a little bit more exclusive, of course. 2-week collab, then 2-week skip banner, then fest. I would imagine that's probably how it'll go. Honkai Star Rail mid. Well, for me at least, it's I don't care. Just generic. Fair enough. Don't care about this collab units at all. But since I'm an unknown player, I'm forced to summon yet again. That's how they get you. If you want to be an unknown player, you're going to have to summon for collabs, unfortunately. Most collab characters end up being unknown at some point. Been playing while watching the stream. It's alright so far. Kind of cool. Might have to give it a try then. Cast magic with no incantations too. Yeah, he does like wordless magic, whereas like the world that he gets kind of isekai'd into, they normally have to use like chants or like spells, like using words. But he doesn't have to use words, which is kind of interesting. They already showcased the characters. They did. He's still a child. Very true. He's strong because he thinks differently from the others that follow tradition. That's very true. If it wasn't for Roxy, Rudy would be worse off in the show. Oh, yeah, for sure. L collab. I don't know. Maybe too early to tell. Played it today for 4 hours straight. Okay, okay. Star Rail is refreshing from Honkai. I wasn't a big fan of the old Honkai. Like, I played it a little bit, and it was okay, but it seemed like it was like an old-school sort of gacha game where you need, like... Yeah, you had to get, like, the puzzle pieces or whatever to, like, get characters and stuff, and I wasn't a big fan of that system. I don't know. It might just be me, personal preference kind of thing, but I don't know. Mushoku is just one big prologue to the true hero story that didn't even start writing it. Huh. Gilaine is sucking your diamonds dry. I'm not going to say that how you worded it. Is the next banner the 4th anniversary? I think so. For JP, it should be 4th anniversary, which is pretty crazy to think about. A lot of people didn't think the game was going to make it this far. When I heard True Magic Meliodas, I said Cap. Yeah, that was I think the biggest indicator to me. Like the collab stuff was already really iffy, but why would they do another Meliodas after we just got the strongest Meliodas we've ever seen? I mean, every Meliodas that ends up coming out festival-wise is the strongest one yet. But yeah, that was a kind of a wild. Like, why would you put that in there? Anyone need to be 6'6" to be actually usable? I'm not 100% sure yet. I haven't seen the actual skill translations for anyone, so I'll have to look at those. But then again, we might just have to wait and see what the gameplay looks like tomorrow whenever the JP players get a hold of it. Any news on 7DS Origin? I don't think that there's any news yet. I want to say that they said it's supposed to come out this year, but I don't 100% think that they've shown anything super crazy. They did do like a new gameplay trailer or something like that not too long ago. It was like maybe a month or two ago at this point. I can't remember. Like Star Rail menu screen and music. Kind of cool seeing Train in space riding on magic. That sounds cool. So no story. They didn't do a story for the Shield Hero collab either, which I'm kind of upset about. If they're kind of half-assing the collabs nowadays, which is unfortunate. Worst collab ever? I don't know if I'd go that far. Only curious on if any of them are whale ultimates. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of in the same boat. I wonder if there'll be one that's like just incredibly strong that you're gonna want to have to 6'6". I won't 6'6", but it'll be interesting to know which ones are crazy broken. Play Honkai only for the story, and boy, it's good. Oh, really? Can't remember the last time I played a game just for the story, to be honest. At least a gacha game. Feeling old now. Next anniversary banner's Camilla. I highly doubt. Thinking the fest will be a Demon King Zeldris. That could be kind of cool. There's a new game, Seven Deadly Sins Origin, that could come out at some point. Yeah. Who do you think is going to be the anniversary character? I know everyone is saying it's going to be a Bon. I really don't think that there's a good indicator on who it's going to be just yet. I think Bon is kind of likely. I think Demon King Zeldris could also be a character, because if they're trying to lead up into the next story chapter, I think that that's a good guess. But to be honest, I don't know for sure. I don't think that there's honestly like enough info yet to say for sure if there's a good guess or not. We'll see if we can wait for the patch notes. Is this already the patch notes? I don't think so. They've already got like the retweet campaign, boy. Wowee. I'm gonna throw the stuff on in the background while we chat. Might have to refresh this for it to, because I think they've ended it yet at this point. We'll skip it a little ways so that way you guys can see the characters and stuff while we chat, because I'm gonna wait for the patch notes to come out. Give me Super Mario collab. Good lord. To be fair, I play Grand Cross because I love that anime, so will Black Clover, Honkai Star Rail, I just play for the sake of trying. Well, I think that's kind of like the weird thing, is that a lot of people really like Genshin, and I can respect that. But without having, like, making a brand new IP and it doing well is, like, pretty unheard of, I think. Like, just making a brand new IP in the gacha game industry, I guess. So it's really surprising to me that Genshin ended up blowing up as big as it did. I think the fact that this game is a 7 Deadly Sins game is what kind of carries it for a lot of people, just because it gets people into the game. But the gameplay itself, I think, is still top tier. Even though it's very RNG based, but then again, it's a gacha game. At least with Shield Hero, we had the Labyrinth. This has got nothing in terms of story. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet. We'll have to see. I mean, the new boss, I don't think is enough on its own, so I don't know. Tiny Escanor for Fest, that could be cool. If they make him, like, actually good, that could be interesting. But we just also got an Escanor, so I highly doubt it's going to be an Escanor. Late to the party for the reveal? Yeah, a little bit. They've already finished the stuff at this point. Ragnarok Escanor. We do need a Ragnarok Escanor. Chaos Excalibur Arthur Wynn. I think he will probably be way later in the year, like towards the end. Good waifu for me to summon. There are waifus to summon for. That is for sure. Depends on your preference, but there's a little bit for everybody, I guess. I feel like Final Bond or Demon King Melee are likely. I don't think it'll be a Meliodas just because of the fact that we just got a Melee for New Year's. If they want to follow story, Sacred Treasure Bond would be insane for his treasure. Literally gives him like a 6 times 6 multiplier. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. Alright, let me see if the 7DS Leaks stuff has posted passives and everything, maybe? So this guy says that Rudius's passive is for each human ally, increase basic stats by 10%. Before using an attack skill, grants 1 magic ball if a melee attack is used. Cancel all magic ball effects. When the hero reaches 5 magic balls, increases crit chance by 50% and crit damage by 30%. Or no, it increases damage dealt by 30%, not crit damage. Magic balls are increases single target damage by 20%. So that's why he was hitting so hard. Very interesting. His relic is increases attack-related stats by 5% for each magic ball on the hero. So, kind of interesting. He has a Flood card, AoE Infect. Ultimate is applies 3 magic balls and deals damage equal to 525% of attack on all enemies. Increases damage dealt by 30% for each magic ball on the hero. So he's probably going to be the one that's like whale heavy. I imagine just because he's giving so many extra stacks of his passive with the ultimate at 6/6, and it increases the damage dealt by so much per passive stack, it's probably going to be where a lot of the whale heavy mechanic is. Gilaine is right here. Passive is for each unknown ally increases basic stats by 7%, so less than Rudius for whatever reason. At the start of the battle, marks the enemy with the highest CC. Enemies marked with can only attack Gilaine. Increases damage dealt to marked enemies by 40%, and marked enemies who attack will have their attack-related stats lowered by 30%. Relic is increases damage dealt by single target skills each time they are used by 20%, maximum of 3. So that's a lot of increased damage. Single target pierce card, single target stance removal card, and then an AoE power strike ultimate. So that's very interesting. Let me grab the snipping tool here, and we will grab a couple of these passives and everything. So that way we can use those for the video later on. So, if you want to read it, there was Gilaine's. Save. Let me find somebody else's really quickly. Okay, here is Roxy's. Let's do new. So Roxy's is, at the start of the battle, gives unknown allies a shield based on 200% of the hero's attack. The same effect is granted again on the following turn, increases attack-related stats by 20% for the heroes whose shield isn't broken. So single targets are bad for going up against this team. Reduces damage taken of allies by 20% who are affected by the hero shield. Okay. Ult deplete, single target card, AoE pierce. Reduces enemies' stats by 160% except base stats, so it's only substats, I guess. Inflicts damage equal to 700% of attack on all enemies. So that's probably scaling really crazily off of the ultimate level, I would have to guess. What's going on, Goveda? What's going on, Pius? Are there relics free? Yeah, all of the collab relics are typically free. You just have to do like in-game events or whatever to get the materials for them. So there is at least that. Okay, here is the Eris one. Eris is passive in PvE for each applicable allies increases attack-related stats by 10% and damage dealt by 15%. Applicable allies are strength attribute human allies. So that's incredibly specific. I don't like that. Relic is increases damage dealt by 10% for each magic ball on Rudius. Why? Why make it like that? That's actually kind of stupid. That's not good. I don't like that. Skill 1 is ×3 crit chance single target. Okay, so sever, right? And then skill 2 is removes buffs and stances and deals damage equal to 200% or 210% of attack on all enemies. Ultimate is a single target flood. Making her pair with Rudius is very weird. That's not great. I don't like that. But hey, whatever. I don't make the game. I just play it. And then let me grab Rudius's really quickly, even though I read it off. We'll read it again, so that way you guys can actually see it. Because it's very long. So let me save it. So, Rudius is passive. For each human ally, increases basic stats by 10% before using an attack skill. Grants 1 magic ball. If a melee attack is used, cancel all magic ball effects. So you can't use melee skills. It has to be ranged. So he's even more specific now. When the hero reaches 5 magic balls, increases crit chance by 50% and damage dealt by 30%. And then for each magic ball, increases single target damage by 20%. Relic increases attack-related stats by 5% for each magic ball. And the hero, flood card, that's the single target. Single target flood card, AoE infect. Ultimate is just basically huge damage. It's kind of like Estarosa's passive, more like, but he's putting stacks on himself, not enemies, which is interesting. So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it yet. Kind of cool, but kind of weird. Kind of sad that it isn't Eminence in the shadow, but seeing as the animations for this collaboration are kind of plain, except Gilaine, I'm happy because of Eminence, or if Eminence comes, I want it to be, or have peak animations. Yeah, I do agree. The animations for this one are kind of mid. Not sure. Terrible unit. Have the right to complain. Fair enough. Devs clearly have no idea what to do. PvP unit and PvE unit definitely did not blend. Yeah, kind of weird. So restricted it's worse than Alphamy and Raftalia. Yeah, not great, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see some like really practical use in game. Shield Hero collab was better. I did like the Shield Hero collab by quite a bit. Only 800 gems, might not summon, might summon, who knows. Yeah, I would kind of wait and see. Wait and see what they look like in game tomorrow for sure, or at least like wait a couple of days if you have to. Well, I mean, if you're on global, you have to wait, but definitely pay attention to some of the gameplay. I'll try to keep people updated on that as well. It's more like Mael's ultimate. Oh, that's a good point actually. Good point. Good point. But gives buffs instead of debuffs. Yeah. After hearing those passives, my brain don't work anymore. Thanks. Congrats. I am doing my job, I think. Only summoning for Gilaine because of her strong personality. Fair enough. They cucked Gilaine a little bit. I'll farm Nidhogg with unknown team. Maybe. I'm interested to see what or like which characters' passives work in what game modes, I guess. Only summoning for Roxy and Mommy. Fair enough. Only for this new boss. She's only for this new boss. Oh, you're talking about Eris for the dragon guy boss. You think True Magic Melee can be for New Year's banner? I think that it's a good possibility. They normally do a Meliodas, and if they end up doing True Magic Meliodas, I think it'd be sick. If it like the Demon King Meliodas, where he's got the white outfit with the like yellow arm things, that'd be sick. I'd love that. None of these characters seem like they'll really shake up the meta that much or change what we're already using. I think Rudeus seems the most likely to actually change the meta up a little bit, but even then, we already kind of sort of have like a human team in the meta. It's just going to get a little bit better, I guess. So, other than that, I mean, the unknown team is already still in the meta. Demons and Angels I don't think are going anywhere. It is kind of a weird one. Summoning for CC, Defo, not Booba. Fair enough. Personality for the win. Rudeus might be insane for Bird Boss, but nobody does Bird Boss anymore. Yeah, I see. The thing is, like, any new character, as long as they're, like, good, can be good for those older Demonic Beast character, like, fights, but, I mean, I don't know. Most people already have, like, a decent team for the early ones anyway at this point, unless you're just new to the game, and even then, if you're new, by the time you end up making it to the hard like in-game content, a lot of it might be a little bit easier by the power creep of the units that we're getting while you're playing. Realistically, trying to take a human team with these units against the current demon meta is going to be an uphill climb. Possibly. It just depends on the CC of Rudeus. I think if he's actually got good CC and you can have a decent chance of going first, it might not be too bad, but that might be a tall ask. Like, it might be, you know, you're probably dead on with that, to be honest. Beating the demon team is kind of ridiculous. Isn't Roxy very good for unknown? She seems okay. She seems pretty interesting. Her shield doesn't seem super good, really, so I'm not 100% sure how to feel about it just yet, but I need to see her more in-game. Rudy and Gilaine will be summoned for. I think that's probably a good bet. People hate on collabs until they go away, so I'm sure they will age well depending on the devs. True that. Sometimes collab units become very relevant later on for whatever reason, and then people can't get their hands on them. So that's a pretty good point, actually. PvP character won't even affect Mael's team, too. Oh, that's a good point. The fact that they've started to give characters like the ability to negate stat lowering is so stupid. Like, you've really cucked the rest of the game by doing that. Like, unless they just power creep those characters and make new characters, you know, not have that and they can be stat lowered, then, like, the progression is getting a little too crazy, in my opinion. But then again, I mean, it always seems crazy, like, when it happens, but later on, it kind of, you don't even think it's that big of a deal later on, so who knows? We'll see how it plays out. Apparently, Rudeus' crit chance is like 9%, so I'm not even sure if he'll work well with the Blue Roxy. 9x%, also like 90-something. in the same team. Yeah, that could be kind of interesting. Plus, if you use a melee skill, which Roxy's skill is a melee skill, and so is Escanor's, it's going to reset his stacks. So I don't even think running Escanor is ideal. Because you want to use AoE cards. Or ranged cards, sorry. Almost beat the Snake Boss with the Unknown team. Just I have a problem with the Snake Boss damage bar. Yeah, the bar for the Snake Boss can be really weird sometimes. Bird Boss team involves the Awakened Human Roxy, by the way. Yeah, if you have Awakened Human Roxy, Bird becomes a little bit easier, for sure. Which, at this point, the characters that we have, adding Roxy to that, it's... The Bird Boss, in my opinion, has not been hard in a long time, so... I guess it depends on your characters, though. Suppose summoning till 570, then the free multi. They're giving 30 free tickets away, actually. So we get 3 free multis. So you really only have to do 510 if you want. No way a collab with missing costumes will out CC demons or AA. Well, sometimes the characters have pretty good CC. Whenever Rimuru came out, he actually had really good CC for his time. So I don't know. There's potential. We'll have to see. How many free multis? 3. AM Melly is the best, and my baby. Fair enough. I like AM Melly too. He's kind of dated though. Even his Holy Relic didn't really help him as much as you want it to, but it is what it is. Roxy's shield broke from Arthur's AoE. Yeah, exactly. I don't think the Roxy shield is going to be super great. Gonna have a hard time trying to proc Roxy's shield damage buff in PvP. I think so. Yeah. They released the patch notes yet? Not quite. So no banner yet. They showed off a little bit. They showed off some of the unfeatured characters. They didn't seem great. Gonna have a hard time. Oh yeah. The only good free unit or free character collab is just Kizuna. Shame for Eris though. I know it's kind of crazy too because I had pretty high hopes with Kizuna being so good, but I guess they realized that she was like really good, so they definitely restricted Eris by quite a bit, which is so dumb. Like why would you give a free character out that requires you to have the main character? Like I understand why, it's money, they want you to summon, but that's really stupid. Eris is weaker than Raphtalia, for sure. I think so, anyway. Well, I mean, her cards could be good when you use her with Rudius, of course, but I don't know. Not looking great so far. Rimuru buff, I'm looking forward to it. There you go. Ice Queen Blue Girl looks cute. Yeah, I like the Ice Queen outfit for sure. It's actually cool. Which is the SSR outfit, aka the ones I can afford. I'm pretty sure the Ice outfit for her is the SSR one. I want to say Eris... I think Eris's SSR outfit is actually free. I don't think they're making you buy that one. I think it's through one of the events. And then Gilaine's is also like a school-looking outfit. And then Rudius's is like a... whatchamacallit? It's, it looks like... It looks like just like casual wear, almost. I don't... Did they show it? I mean, they did show it, but I'm trying to figure out where. His outfit, his free outfit, I think they're giving it away for free as well, is this one right here. It's like the casual wear. Not a huge fan of it, to be honest. Her capitalism is just too strong. Demon Team only need a taunt unit. With at least 2 turns on level 1 card. God, I really don't think that the Demon Team needs anything right now. Like, they can buff the Demon Team when it starts to be worse, but it's crazy at the moment. Could do your dailies while waiting. I mean, I could, yeah. Rom was a good unit, though, if you played Unknown. Very true. Is the banner worth for free-to-play? Probably not at the moment. Until I see more evidence that it's actually, like, must-have characters tomorrow, I would say it's probably an easy skip for the moment. Definitely getting Gilaine Oni costume. Fair enough. Kind of like Echidna's costume. Oh, that's a good point. Her kimono or whatever. I like the school outfits, the SSR ones, because they all got a school outfit. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You could kind of theme them together. SSR outfits kind of fire. They're alright. I'm not a huge fan of like casual wear outfits normally. I'm more into like armor stuff, but is the game in English? The global version of the game is in English, yeah. The all of the voice acting though is still in Japanese. Or well, I guess it depends on the or wait, yeah, no, it's even on the global version it's still in Japanese, but if you play the Korean version, they actually have Korean voice acting. The Demon team will get another buff at the end of the year with another melee. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping they hold off on more demon stuff for the moment, but then again, I think one of the biggest things is that Nidhogg is going to end up giving out a lot of demon relics. So there's going to be like small bits of support here and there throughout the year with them adding new relics to the game, I think. Even if they're bad, I will still summon these units, may not come back in the future. Good point. The only way I beat Demon Team is if I use Summer Merlin, because Melee keeps one-shotting with me with the black orbs. Yeah, Melee's crazy. He's nuts. What outfits does the big booba woman have? Let me skip forward a little bit. They should show it off here in a second. She has the best cosmetics. Yeah, so these are her cosmetics. She's got like schoolgirl outfit, armored outfit. I like this one the most, to be honest. And then you have like the kimono, like Japanese style. And then her regular outfit or whatever. Collab units, the collab units will take years to come back. Need them. I mean, that's fair enough. Yeah, they're pretty exclusive. Yukata, I'm swiping. No one can stop me. Hey, do whatever you gotta do, brother. At least they give me a lot of time for saving my diamonds for Festival Banner. I think I can 2 rotations on the Festival Banner in the future. That's fair enough. If you're saving, yeah, you should be able to get a pretty decent amount of diamonds before the fest comes. Humans need a support character similar to Nanashi. Yeah, they do need... well, I mean, they have a couple of like halfway decent backliners, but Nanashi is very strong. Nanashi's crazy. Gonna go. Bye. Alright, see you, Golden Angel. Appreciate you stopping by and chatting. Strong lungs. Hoping for some good relics with the patch. I imagine they would have showed them off. I think maybe they're waiting for the festival that comes out next before they end up doing a whatchamacallit. Before they end up doing more relics, to be honest. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that was like translated that's halfway decent to look at. Probably not, if I had to guess. Oh, I think the patch notes are out. Right? Oh, they've updated the main website, I guess. Okay. Okay, you can grab Meliodas. He just grabbed his big ass hand. No, I can't grab him. Give me... Oh, wow, I didn't mean to do that. Cool website, though. Cool, cool, cool. Scan the QR code at the end of the stream. The website shows the unit things. Oh, yeah, somebody posted it in the Leaks Discord or whatever. Showing off the SSRs and everything. See their UR and SSR outfits. Pretty cool. It is kind of odd that they didn't do any blue units. It's 2 red units, 2 green units. Very interesting. Oh, they've got all the text here that you can just kind of translate. That's kind of cool. Event 2 on 5/11. 5/11. So there's, I guess, like the mid patch or whatever. Is that what they're talking about here? Oh, the patch notes are out. People are already posting stuff. Event 3 on 5/11. Free outfit. Event 4. So this is this event or whatever. The banner. A little bit. Yeah, it's cool that they updated the website, I guess. Alright, let's translate the page. And then let's open up the banner as well. Everybody flocks to the website as soon as it comes out, so... Yeah, it should be a 2-week banner if I'm not mistaken. Most of them are anyway. I think they extended the last collab banner that we had, didn't they, by a week? I'm not 100% sure if they did or not. Yeah, so you've just got the collab relics and everything. I don't think that they're adding other relics to this update, which I didn't really expect them to be honest. God, everybody's just in the Discord. They just post the pictures even though they've already posted the patch notes. 4 new characters, 4 new things. God, I'm gonna need to refresh that one. What is the banner looking like? Okay, so the banner, the banner's so bad. God, man, the banner's so bad. What is this? Ass. A green Escanor, let's go. That's very true. We do have Escanor. 4 weeks, I can still decide to summon or not. Oh, is it 4 weeks? Month-long collab, huh? I didn't even see that. Oh, it probably says it on this page, actually. Let me translate this one, too. 27. Red Mad Dog Eris. Got the normal stuff here. Gilaine. Where does it say how long the banner is? Am I missing that? Oh, May 18th for maintenance. Yeah, that's long. That is 4 weeks. That's crazy. I don't remember them doing them this long. So that definitely gives people a lot of time to summon. And if they're doing it 4 weeks, we'll get a banner in the middle, if I'm not mistaken. And then we should end up seeing the festival character afterwards, I guess. Maybe. 56 Escanor. Let's go. True. Let's go. Let's go. More Yorm dupes for me. I don't understand why they would put Yorm in here and none of the other characters. Very strange to me. Oh, we can see. So she is PvP only, of course. Roxy works in everything, which is good. Eris, of course, does not work in Demonic Beast battles, which, whatever. Rudius works in everything. So, okay, okay. I gotta be honest. I don't know how to feel at the moment. 4 new characters appear. We'll kind of like breeze through this a little bit, and then I'll probably go make a video on it. Does out of curiosity, does Grand Cross Database by chance have translations or anything? No. Okay, fair enough. It's a little bit early. Added the title Unemployed Reincarnation. Successful Revenge. Revenge success. Okay, kind of cool, I guess. New collab title. No Blue Chandler on the banner? No, sir. No good nothing on the banner, really. New Roxy costume? Is there? Are they getting, do they get a new Hawk Pass? I don't think they do yet, do they? So you do get Eris for free, of course. We already knew that. We can probably close this now. These are the exchanges, which are kind of funny. This event is kind of okay. It's not anything too crazy, but it's fine. Free rewards here. Level rewards for the camp. Oh, this is like the rewards from this event itself. So you get a decent amount of SSR penance. It's only 4. It's not Anything super crazy? Hawk Pass Roxy costume? Oh, is it a new Hawk Pass? I thought they were. I thought they skipped a week or something, so I thought it would be next week when they got theirs. All right, so final boss, which is cool, I guess. April 27th. Oh, okay, that's tomorrow. Gotcha. So that's cool. New outfits, of course, for each of the characters. So you can see that he doesn't have an SSR outfit. She doesn't have an SSR outfit. It's because these are actually getting given away for free with events, which is cool. You do have to buy all of these, which is meh. God, if I'm gonna have to buy, I'm gonna have to buy a lot of costumes during this. It's just gonna be not great. New holy relics, of course. You get these from different locations, I guess. I can't tell what those are, of course. What is this? Yeah, King Exchange event, which is cool. I always love a good King Exchange, boy. Love that, love that. Okay, you can use Rudius or Roxy as your login character. So you can't use Gilaine, which is interesting. People are going to riot over that. Okay, new Roxy outfit. She's like a baseball player. Not, gotta be honest, not a huge fan of the sports ones, but it's okay, I guess. And a couple of things. We got the returning mono outfit, I guess, which is cool. New battle event, and then some stuff here. Changes to costume exchange conditions at the Underground Labyrinth. You will be able to exchange for Sun Mael even if you do not own it. Okay, so a lot of people were pissed off that you couldn't get the Mael outfit, and they have fixed it. So now you can actually do the Labyrinth and get the outfit. That is honestly a huge win, because I don't know why they even had it to where you couldn't in the first place. This is epic. This is a huge win for the community. Big win, thank God. Alrighty, well, pretty standard patch notes if I'm honest. Nothing too crazy, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So let's I guess let's get ready to make a video on this whole thing, and then we will probably call it a day. Wonder, can I do? Yeah, I want to do something like this. And then let's take a new tab and put it here. And then let me take all of my translations, pictures, put those over here. It's kind of cool, I guess. I need to order these differently. Eris's. Let's do Rudius first if possible. And then we'll do Eris next. And then I guess technically they showed Gilaine last. Well, I guess it just depends. Let's order it like they have it in the patch notes here. So, or not the patch notes, but the banner info. So it was Rudius first, then it's Eris, then it's okay. So I have it in the right order. Cool. Video time. True. It's a little bright, so we'll probably dark mode so we don't flashbang everyone. That could be nice. And yeah, I think we are probably good. We can probably close the JP patch notes. We'll just keep the translated ones up. Then we can show off the ultimate animations, maybe? I don't know. That might be a little too much, to be honest. What is going on with this? Maybe we won't show the ultimate animations. I think because it's like trying to Google Translate it, it's like messing up. Why am I getting a bunch of... There's no way this is correct. Mini player? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button there. That's why. You're signed out of YouTube. I see that. All right, so let's do... Rudius first. Eris second. Is this Roxy? It is. And then Gilaine. Very disappointing collab. I think it's just, I guess, like, I mean, best case scenario, you just get to save and you have a great time on the festival banner. It is what it is. I guess, honestly, best case scenario really is the fact that you're not having to summon for, like, characters that you have to pay money for their cosmetics, I guess. Learn Spanish. Yeah, I'm trying to learn Spanish, brother. You know how it is. All right. Either way, I'm going to call it a day. I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out. We had a really good time. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. We are going to make a video on all of this stuff, and I will sort of highlight what they kind of showed, so that way people don't have to watch an entire live stream of Japanese people talking and not understanding. So either way, thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. If you're new to the channel by chance and you made it all the way to the end of the live stream, feel free to subscribe so that way you can kind of come by and hang out with us again. And yeah, I guess that is pretty much it for me. So I will make a video for you guys, and I will see you guys later on. So we might end up doing a react stream tomorrow to see how the JP players sort of mess around with the characters a little bit, but not 100% sure on that. But if I have time, I definitely will. So either way, I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Appreciate you hanging out with me. It means a lot. Very pog, very champ.